I'm here with the lovely Bionicle Heroes video. This one will detail the weapons of all playable characters. So we start off with Jala. His fiery weapon is very much like a machine gun. It's good close range and long distance. It is a general good all-round weapon, but it does take quite a few shots to kill enemies. It's more of a drain on their health rather than smashing them dead. Hali has a laser beam attack, which is similar to Jala's. It works long distance very well. Good for taking out enemies slowly, not necessarily quickly. Kongu's weapon is like a laser shotgun. And it's very good close range, but if it's long distance, it isn't so good, because if you look, the lasers spread out, and obviously one will do a lot less damage than several. And there's also a glitch you can do with Kongo. If you shoot, and then switch quickly, you get the floating fire in mid-air from the end of his weapon, which is pretty cool, and then you turn it back and it goes there. So next up is Motoro. At first his weapon seems unremarkable, kind of very slow, but obviously he's a sniper. You look up here are the gates to some doors, and I will show you what's behind the doors in another video. But yeah, you shoot there, and his sniper's more powerful when it's in its zoom mode. Huki, you want a sort of rocket launcher, but it's very slow, and the blast isn't that good. The only reason you'd use Huki in the games is because he can build stuff. Moving on to Nuparu, finally for the Toa, who has a grenade launcher. And his explosions are much better than Huki's. Now you can leave it like that, or you can trigger it early like that. You can just press the B button again. Now his weapon is very good for big groups, because it can decimate, it can completely obliterate them. Now for the first of the Piraka, which is ironically the 7th and last one. It's Vezon. His weapon is very similar to Jala's. It's a rapid fire thing, can take out most enemies in a couple of shots. Yeah, and he replaces all the other Piraka. When you beat the Piraka bosses, you get to play as them, and then when you beat the final boss, which is him, you only play as him. And next up will be the other Piraka, the elemental ones. The first of the Piraka is Vezon, the water one. Now he has a beam attack, which is very similar to Hali's, but it's quite a bit weaker. You use him for similar sort of things, but really you just want to use Hali. So he works pretty well long distance. Yeah, the same sort of thing as Hali really. But your Vezon could be a last resort, really. It's the same with pretty much all the Piraka. Next we have Thok, who has a beam attack, very similar to Vezon and Hali's, so you'd use it for the same sort of thing. Only this one has a more icy feel to it. Now that's Thok. Next is Avak, who has a very rapid fire weapon. But it's a very weak rapid fire weapon. So it may as well just be a beam really. Yeah, it works reasonably well long range, but the fact that it's so weak really works against it. So that's Avak. Next is Rydak, who has another rapid fire sort of thing, but this one's kind of whirls. Ooh, now some... Yeah, see, this guy takes out the enemies quite well, but again, it's a slow drain, which is the same problem with most rapid fire weapons on this. Still looks pretty cool, this one. Ooh, someone's shooting me over there. Still looks pretty cool, it's like a vortex. Yeah, so that's Rydak. Next up is Hakan, who sort of has a combination of Jala and Huki. He's got a kind of moderately rapid fire weapon with mild blasts. Let's see how he handles against a couple of Boba. Yeah, he can 2-hit KO them. He's not too bad. But he's a very slow weapon. You'd be better off with another character. So that's Hakan. Finally we have Zaktan, whose weapon is very similar to Avak's. Except a lot more powerful. It would seem. Yeah, Zaktan's weapon for a Piraka is actually really powerful. And he's up there with the fully upgraded Toa weapons. He's pretty good. He's quite fun to use. All the Piraka are really quick. Let's see if we can get him golden. That'd be a good finish, wouldn't it? Ooh, whoops. Don't want that. Don't want my Toro. Let's see if we can get a golden. Let's get a golden one. There we go, golden Zaktan. Doesn't he look awesome with his lovely weapon? So yeah, there we have it. That is all playable characters with all their lovely weaponry. Shadow Vex out.